there today, everybody. This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying all the content that I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified every single time I put out a new video. At the moment, I'm putting out 3 videos a week, straight throwing and putting tutorials. So today I wanted to talk about putting and getting the disc flatter for putting into the wind, almost like putting a little bit of an anhyzer, but it's a great way to putt when you're playing in the wind. Like if you're putting into a strong headwind, a little bit of an anhyzer on the disc will allow the disc to track straighter than if you put a hyzer into the wind. So one way to achieve this, so when you set up for your normal putt here, I like to come down to my left leg here, putt. But when it gets real windy and I really want to make sure to get that disc flat, I find that if you push the disc a little farther out the left side, it's a lot easier to bring the disc back up flatter and even roll the disc a little bit onto an anhyzer here. So instead of here as your regular putt, push the disc out here, and you'll notice as you come up, the disc is gonna come out flatter because it's farther away from your body. You know, you can see, you know, my wrist is gonna come over easier right here. And the thing is keeping your shoulder under this way. So you can see if I putt here, my shoulder's right here, a little off to the side of my face. And then as I putt, you know, it centers here. But you'll notice if you bring your shoulder under a little farther when you want to putt from this side over here to get that little bit of an anhyzer, watch the shoulder and the disc. So if I'm here, if I bring the shoulder back, see it's flat, and as I push my shoulder under my chin, it's raising it up on the outside. See that? Flat. Now it raised it up. So by bringing your shoulder under, see now when you come through from this side over here, it's going to be easier to get that disc on a slight anhyzer, because that little bit of anhyzer is going to help the disc track straighter when putted into a headwind. So just something to remember, you know, when you're putting into the wind, you know, you don't want to be putting, you know, a hyzer into the wind. That wind gets underneath that disc, it's gonna fly away. So set up normal and just bring your shoulder under your chin, and you can see the disc is out here now. And then as you come through, it's going to give you a nice flat putt. So anyway, you know, just something to practice also. You know, get used to coming off that left side. It helps a lot when you're putting from distance too. You know, if you got to do a 50-foot, you know, approach shot, you know, you want that disc to S-turn. So you come off this side here, you get the disc to S-turn as it comes into the basket. So anyway, so it's you know, something good to practice. You know, get used to coming off this side over here, you know, for putting into the wind and also trying to putt longer distance. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha.